Good morning, Hornets, and welcome back to your daily dose of BGSN. I'm Juliet Kaufman.
And I'm Tiana. We hope you had a great Thanksgiving break and are ready to get back into your school routine.
Today we're going to take a look at Drama Club, Salvation Army, and as always, sports.
But first, here's John with weather.
Hello Hornets, this week is looking cloudy with some rain and snow. Starting off today is having a 59% chance of rain with a low of 21 and a high of 36. Tuesday will be mostly sunny with a high of 27 and a low of 19. Wednesday will be mostly sunny as well with a high of 32 and a low of 26. Thursday we will have a 20% chance of rain with a high of 10, with a high of 40 and a low of 37. Friday we will have a 40% chance of rain, scattered showers with a high of 47 and a low of 39. That's all for weather. Back to you guys at the desk.
Students are being sent home today due to records of shots not being turned in. Emily got some more information.
Around 100 students today are being sent home for not having their shot records up to date. Please do know that there were multiple notifications sent out to the families in order for them to know that they need to have their shot records up to date. Students cannot return back to school until the shot records are up to date in the nurse's hands. You need to get multiple shots, especially if you're a senior. They're doing this because it is a law, not just because they're worried about diseases going around the school, so be careful, Hornets.
Black Friday was over Thanksgiving break, but the deals are not over. Today is Cyber Monday. On Amazon, toys, electronics, and many other gifts for the holidays. On Dick's Sporting Goods, it is 25% off your order, including apparel, footwear, and sports gear. Kohl's is having a special. For every $50 spent, Kohl's will give you $15 in Kohl's Cash. Walmart's deals mostly include electronics this year. Target's deal for Cyber Monday is 15% off your whole purchase. Your books are still on sale. Right now, they're priced at $35. If you buy and pay today, you can buy one and get one half off for a Cyber Monday deal. This year, the book will be extra special, and you do not want to miss out. Get yours today in the TV studio. Contact Mr. White for your Cyber Monday deal.
Indianapolis annual tree lighting was this past Friday at 8 p.m. at the Circle. There was singing, dancing, and loads of fun. In case you missed the lighting, the Circle will be lit throughout the month of December for your enjoyment.
The holidays are approaching and volunteer opportunities are opening. I went out to get more information how I sign up to volunteer for Salvation Army and how you can too.
This is my second time doing this, and I think it's very good for people to do. I think everyone should try it. It helps boost your enthusiasm for the holidays.
There are many reasons people should be volunteering, especially around the holidays. I'm going to show you guys how you can sign up to volunteer for Salvation Army yourselves. The first thing you want to do is go to registertowin.com. It's going to take you to this page where you type in your city, state, or zip code, which, for example, 4617 is for Beech Grove. And then you can go to your date, let's say November 30th, and the city, which is Beech Grove. Go to Walgreens, select the shift you want, and then let's say 6 to 8. And then it's going to ask for a create account or go to one you already have, which I already have an account. But you can go ahead and create one if you don't have one already. And then it's going to ask you to confirm it and number of ringers, which if you wanted to bring a friend, go ahead and put 2, and then it's going to ask for you to reserve your shift, and there you go.
An email was sent to all students talking about Clue and the auditions for it. Garrett was able to give more information.
Before Thanksgiving break, Mr. Bush sent out an email to all students talking about drama auditions happening on the 30th, which is this Friday. This is for the play Clue. Clue is about a whole bunch of people coming to a dinner that a man hosts. That host is murdered, and they're pretty much thinking who the suspect might be, and they're trying to find that out throughout the play. In this email that Mr. Bush sent, you will find many things at the bottom. There are 5 attachments. These attachments include the Clue audition scene, which is the scene you'll be performing for, the calendar, your audition sign-up sheet, and the list of names. This list of names has a lot of characters in it, so there are a lot of people that you can go for. The calendar pretty much starts on Friday ends finals, and when we come back after break, we'll do more auditions, more with memorization. And for the sign-up sheet, you will put your email address pretty much in the boys or girls section. And included at the bottom, there are movie clips, so you can go and pretty much see how your character already acts. From the TV studio, I'm Gary Norcross for Bgsn.
Now here's Jonathan Dans with sports.
Hello Hornets and welcome back to sports. In Beech Grove news, the boys basketball team had 2 games since our last show. First, they traveled to Greenfield Central in the season opener. The boys played great in their first game, winning 101-80. Jawan Allison played well, leading the team in scoring with 22, and 4 other players scored in double digits as well. Gavin Hess had 17, but unfortunately injured his right ankle late in the game and is out 2 to 6 weeks. John Parker had 15, junior Josh Copenhaver had 15 as well, and Griffin Wade rounded them off with 12. They played Saturday and won as well in the home opener versus Cecina. Coach English was in attendance, and the boys won 73-43. They started off slow, only scoring 7 in the first. This continued for a while into the second, but the Hornets found their footing and the scoring picked up. Vin Pick had a solid game carrying the Hornets. Juwan Allison led in scoring again with 26 points, and this was an in-conference game, so the boys are first in the ICC rankings. The boys' next game is Friday at Speedway, where they look to improve to 3-0. In girls basketball news, they traveled to Cecina on Friday in their 6th game of the season. Alexiana Blakely had 22, and Maya Crawford followed with 17 in the conference win. The girls are 2-4 on the season, and their next game is Thursday at home versus Franklin Community. The college football regular season has come to an end. Notre Dame finished with a completely perfect record, winning all of their games to go 12-0 after beating rival USC 24-17. This week is now conference championship week, which doesn't apply to Notre Dame as they are still independent. The Irish currently sit at number 3 in the college football playoff rankings behind Bama and Clemson. Unless something drastic happens during the championship game, the Irish will most likely make it in. Notre Dame's other rivals, the Michigan Wolverines, were in the 4th spot before being dominated by Ohio State. Michigan will most likely drop down due to their loss. The Power 5 conference championships include Alabama versus Georgia, Ohio State versus Northwestern, Texas versus Oklahoma, Washington versus Utah, and Clemson versus Pittsburgh. UCF is also in a conference championship game, but many people don't expect them to make the playoff, even if they beat Memphis in the AAC championship game to be perfect. During rivalry week, Purdue and IU renewed their football rivalry in the annual Old Oak and Bucket game. Both teams only had 5 wins coming into the game, so this game was to decide bowl eligibility. Purdue would keep the bucket in West Lafayette as they would win 28-21. Purdue is not sure which bowl they will go to or even if they'll keep their head coach. Purdue head coach Jeff Brom has been connected to an open Louisville job, but he has stated that Purdue is where he wants to be. The Indiana Pacers have a game tonight where they will travel to Salt Lake City to play Donovan Mitchell and the Utah Jazz. The Pacers had a rough Thanksgiving, losing both of their games during the break. The Pacers still have a winning record, though, as they sit at 11-8. They're currently the 5th seed in the Eastern Conference behind the Pistons and in front of the Orlando Magic. The Pacers will still be without Victor Oladipo, however. The Colts hosted the Dolphins this Sunday. The Colts first got on the board with an Andrew Luck touchdown pass to Eric Ebron, giving Eric Ebron his 10th touchdown catch with the Colts. Later, with the score tied at 7, the Colts converted a 4th and 1 by Jacoby Brissett throwing a pass to Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck took a hit on the play, but was just fine. The Colts drive would continue, and they would take the lead on an Andrew Luck TD pass to Jack Doyle, giving Andrew Luck his 31st touchdown pass of the season. During the second quarter, Andrew Luck would throw an interception on 1st down. Then the Colts defense would get a huge turnover in the form of a forced fumble. But then Andrew Luck would throw another interception on 1st down to end the half, giving him 2 interceptions on the day. Those would be Luck's only 2 turnovers in the game. In the second half, Luck would throw another touchdown, yet again to Eric Ebron to tie the score at 24-24. This would be Luck's 8th straight game with at least 3 touchdown passes, which is the 3rd longest streak of all time. The Colts defense would hold against Ryan Tannehill and allow the Colts to drive and kick a game-winning field goal to get the win 27-24. This puts the Colts at 6-5. That's all for your Daily Dose of Sports today, everyone. Back to you guys at the desk.
That's all for your daily dose of Bgsn 10.
Teachers, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that bell icon to get notified every time we go live.
Also, make sure to follow us on Twitter and BG Student News. I'm Juliet Kaufman.
And I'm Tiana. Have a marvelous Monday, Hornets.